Those are the 5 for Sipp United. It'll be Frost and Mweli to jump. We've got the 16U championship game right now, 15U to follow, and then to close out the 3, it is the 17Us. Sipp United ready, Team New England ready, we're ready, and we are underway. Tip controlled by Team New England. And it is the man himself, Ramos, the calm presence at that point guard position. He's guarded by Claire.
Ramos has been so good this tournament.
Ramos off the Olaniba screen. Stops, floater, no good. Rebound, fought for and won by Sipp United. It's Williams.
Yeah, good rebound down low. Lost it that time off Team New England, but Sipp United able to corral it.
And Williams will slow it down now to Avant. Skip pass over to Claire. Claire drives. And one to begin it for number 2. The foul called early there on Abdul Rahman. His first, team's first, and 36 seconds into the game. We have our first points and our first foul.
Yeah, Christian Clare is so good at any level. He can score at all 3 levels. And then he shows you right there, getting down low, absorbing contact, going high off the glass.
And he knocks home the N1, and here comes Team New England quick off on the fast break. Tried to create their own fast break off an inbound. Here's Ramos. The calm, cooling presence there at point guard. Him and Teixeira, 2 high-powered guards, but this Team New England team is led by their forwards.
They are. Just such a big presence down low. They're so physical.
Ramos has to fire it up at the end of the shot clock. Does his best just to hit the rim. Fighting for the rebound, not being able to corral it is Abdul Rahman. Out of bounds to Sipp United. And you look across the coaches section. Texas Tech head coach Grant McCaslin in attendance, and Kyle Keller representing the hometown college, Texas A&M.
Yeah, a bunch of college coaches here watching these 16-year-olds.
Claire, deep 3, no good. Rebound there by Mweli. Now to Teixeira. Teixeira pushing tempo. Gets it now to Mweli, top of the key now to Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman doesn't really like the 3, now dumps it down to Olaniba. Olaniba somewhat double, now he is. Turnaround jumper, does not care, no good. Backside rebound there by Roberson. Roberson now to Williams. Williams slowing things down, and he'll survey the scene and fire for Ramos, and it's an air ball. Rebound fought for, not quite saved there by the big fellow Roberson, out of bounds. And 1 minute and 45 seconds into this game, we have our first sub, and it'll be Johnson for Sipp United, taking off Williams.
3-0 now, but Sipp United been the aggressor here early. Christian Clare with the only 3 points of the game here with 1 minute and 45 seconds in.
And in case you were wondering, we do have ourselves a DJ. And there's Mweli, right corner, right wing 3, no good. I think it was partially deflected. Mweli tries his best to save it and instead goes crashing into the Pro 16 banner. Out of bounds, and it'll be Sipp United basketball. And here comes Avant. Avant will be guarded by Teixeira. Off the screen from Roberson. He's got Mweli on him. Mweli wondering where Teixeira went. Driving, dumping, down low, and there is the big fella Frost. Trevor Frost with 2 more, and it's 5-0 Sipp United.
Yeah, nice move down low. Pretty good court vision, understanding where everybody is at. And he found Frost down low. Perfect job there off the pass and the shot.
And now here comes Ramos and Team New England. Now Teixeira, top of the key, off the Olaniba screen. He'll fire a mid-range jumper and he'll hit, and Team New England now is on the board. It's 5-2.
And Ramos showing us there exactly what he's done so good this whole tournament.
And Claire has it poked from behind, but a blocking foul called before. It'll go on number 3, Mweli, for Team New England. It'll be Sipp United basketball. To inbound on the baseline is Claire. He'll be guarded by Abdul Rahman. Inbound now to Frost. Right back to his guard and Claire. Claire will fire the left corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Ramos. Ramos pushing pace. Tried to get it across court to Teixeira, stolen by Claire. Claire drives, throws it up, no good, and there to follow is Avant, and it is now a fast start for Sipp United, 7-2.
Nice job.
Wow, oh my goodness, with authority, Abdul Rahman, and it's 7-4.
Wow, what I was going to say was nice job on the cleanup from Frost and then, from Avant. And then on the opposite end, geez Louise, Abdul Rahman says, I got something for you.
Abdul Rahman said, have you ever seen a man fly? And now here is Roberson. Roberson driving, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Mweli. and Team New England, so it'll be Sipp United basketball. 12:36 left here in this first half. To inbound now is Claire. On the left side, guarded by Ramos. He'll lob it in deep to Roberson. Roberson hands it off, 2, down to 1, and Sipp United did not get that off in time. The shot clock did not reset, and it snuck up there on Sipp United. A shot clock violation. It'll be Team New England basketball. 12:29 left to go. Sipp United up 7-4 here in this 16U championship game. The trophy sitting there on the scorer's table. One of these two teams will be able to lift it up at the end. Ramos drives, and that one's deflected there by Roberson. Up ahead, Claire. Now all the way over to Johnson, no good, and a whistle blows and out of bounds on Team New England. It'll stay with Sipp United.
Sipp United right now did a nice job to get out on top. This is a Team New England squad who's very, very dangerous, and they can score in quick increments, and we've seen that happen. And so nice job for them to get out early.
And Maxwell takes off Johnson for Sipp United, and Avant from 3, and it's now 10-4 Sipp United.
Nice shot outside from Avant.
And Teixeira tries to answer with his own 3 and does over the outstretched arms of Frost, and it's 10-7.
The guard play in this game is going to be incredible. Now, I talked a little bit about the down low presence from Team New England, but the guards are extremely fascinating here from T&E and Tyson Teixeira and John Ramos.
And now Team New England applying some full court pressure. Now they'll slowly back it off. And here comes Maxwell. Maxwell trapped, looking for help, splits the double team. Now into the corner, he's wide open, he'll fire and hit. And Maxwell for 3, and it's 13-7.
And Coach wanted a double dribble there, but he's not going to get it.
And he wasn't totally wrong in that thinking. Ramos spin, try to dump it down to Mweli, and it goes to Abdul Rahman, now down to Mweli. And Mweli's putback is good just in the nick of time because Frost was lurking, and it's 13-9.
You've got to have eyes and bodies on those big guys down low from Team New England at all times.
And there goes Claire, dumped it down to Frost, and the kick out now in the corner. Maxwell gets it back down low to Frost. He's guarded by Olaniba. Spits a spin move on him like he's doing laundry. 2 points, and it's 15-9. Had him in spin cycle, did Frost. And here comes Teixeira. Teixeira drives, elevates, and that one is denied at the rim by Roberson, out of bounds. And it'll stay with Team New England, and Fisher will check in for Teixeira. And it will be MacArthur in for Sipp United, taking off Roberson. Inbounds, Fisher right off the bench, he'll fire and hit. Fisher looking to be the spark plug, and it's 15-12 Sipp United.
And Fisher wasted no time that time getting on the board. Insane range, and now both teams hitting threes.
The three-pointer, and it's still at 3, 18-15. And immediately to Maxwell, to come in for Maxwell, unhappy with his defense.
To him, this is the championship. This is a championship game. What are we doing? They've got to step up. He's trying to get on him right now. He's trying to get him fired up.
And inbounds goes to Frost. Frost tried to hand it off there to Claire, and that one's going to be, and it will go to Team New England. With 10:03 left in this first half, Reese Nygaard alongside Hayden Coker, and it's 18-15 Sipp United here in the 16U championship game here at the Puma Pro 16. Here in the Bryan, Texas Legends Event Center, just outside of College Station. And here's Ramos. He's guarded tightly by Johnson.
They called for ISO.
Ramos high up off the glass over the outstretched arm of Frost, and it's a 1-point lead for Sipp United, 18-17.
And he called for the ISO there, and he wanted it. He absolutely got it. What a nice job there on the drive.
And here is Avant. Down low to Frost now, back to Avant. Off the screen that time from MacArthur. Avant finds the rolling MacArthur, and there's going to be a foul on Mweli, just a little too aggressive there. That will be the third team foul. It'll be his second on Mweli. And now Team New England has a decision to make on how long they want to keep him in. I was going to say if they want to keep him in, but they did not make any move for a sub. Inbounds goes to Avant. Avant. He's on fire, no good. Rebound Frost. Frost, a big body down low, just left it short, but he's going to be fouled. And that one will go on number 21, Olaniba.
And now you're starting to see more and more people gather around this court. Now, of course, there's a 17U third place game going on right across the court. But everybody's seemingly watching this game, okay? There's people gathered around for this big-time matchup.
And this is the championship game as Frost calmly hits the first. It's a championship game, and that over there is a third-place game. Yes, it has Howard Williams against Sipp United over there. But this is a championship game. This game actually is for all the marbles as Frost goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's 20-17 now Sipp United. And down low now, here's Olaniba working on Frost. Olaniba throws it up, no good. Team New England begging for a foul, not going to get it. Here comes Avant and Sipp United. Avant thought about it, driving on Olaniba, kicks it. Three-pointer from Johnson up, no good. Rebound out to Fisher. Fisher in hot pursuit. Drives down the middle, dumps it down low, now to Olaniba, backs it out, Fisher. Fisher fires, no good. Whistle blows, and we got a foul called down low on Claire of Sipp United, just reaching over the back of Abdul Rahman. And now Maxwell will come back into the game.
Yeah, got to be careful, and Claire wanted to, I guess he tried to get a little too physical with the big man, not having the biggest body in the world, but a little too physical there.
Olaniba back to Fisher. Fisher, step back, mid-range jumper, no good, just off target. Rebound tip to Frost, hands it off now to Claire, and that one is denied by Olaniba. They just weren't happy with that shot there from Fisher. Step back, mid-range jumper, such a low percentage shot. And now Okiki and Teixeira check in. Three-pointer is no good there from Maxwell. Rebound out to Teixeira. Teixeira up ahead, Fisher, risky pass. Fisher stops, gives it Ramos in the left corner. Ramos has a mismatch with MacArthur. And now Fisher has it, he's guarded by Avant. Fisher stops, loses the handle. And here's MacArthur, up ahead Avant. Avant, now Johnson. Johnson lays it, Maxwell that is, lays it up and in. It's 22-17 Sipp United. We're about halfway gone here in this first half. Now here's Teixeira. Off the screen from Okiki. Teixeira surveys, throws it up, no good. Short rebound, Frost. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Team New England. Oh no, they're going to give a foul. That one will go on Abdul Rahman. And now here comes the man with 2 fouls, Mweli. And Mweli now will take off Abdul Rahman. Team fouls 5-1. 5 for Team New England, 1 for Sipp United. And now here is Greeny. We saw Greeny dunk in warm-ups. I didn't think he had that in his bag.
Defensively, and also the kid has a strap. He can shoot it from 3.
And he's going to immediately pick up Maxwell all 94. Now here's Claire. Claire's trapped, and he turns it over right to Teixeira and Team New England. Teixeira up ahead, Mweli. Mweli pump fakes, now puts it up, and it's good, and it's 22-19 Sipp United.
Yeah, nice job defensively there from Team New England. They got the steal, found Mweli up top.
And now here's Greeny guarding Claire. Now he's trapped, gets it up to MacArthur. MacArthur now hands it off to Maxwell. Maxwell picks up his dribble, finds Johnson. Johnson wants a screen now from Roberson. Gets it, fires a corner mid-range jumper, contested, no good. Here's Ramos. Ramos now to Teixeira. Back to Ramos. Ramos, pump fake, pull up, mid-range jumper, no good. Left short, and the rebound to the team in white. And here's Claire. Claire's got Greeny on him. He'll fire over the top, and he is going to be fouled by Greeny. Connor Greeny picking up the foul there, and it will be 3 shots for Christian Claire.
And we just got done talking about the phenomenal defense from Greeny and all that he has in his bag. And right there, just not a foul you want to give. You never want to be too close to the three-point shooter and give up three free shots, because Claire, especially the guy like Claire with how good he is at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Claire, one of the best free throw shooters for this Sipp United team, is right on cue. He misses the second one, but if you're Greeny right there, you just got caught out of position, and that you hate to do it, but you just got to kind of bite the bullet there and realize that you're not going to be able to give as solid of a contest as you wish you could. And the third shot from Claire is good. He goes 2 for 3 at the line, and it's 24-19. Sipp United on top, but here comes Team New England. 7 minutes to go here in this first half of the 16U championship game. Here's Mweli. Welly guarded by Roberson. And Welly surveys, pump fakes, drives. He's bumped off his spot, no whistle. And now here comes Maxwell. Maxwell wanted to go up for the dunk, got nothing, but there's his teammate Claire with the follow.
Yeah, nice job with the reinforcements there. Good job by Claire to follow up after the missed shot. Now, it's always important to have somebody come from behind, and just in case, like there's a possible miss, and he does exactly that. He gets the rebound, puts it up for two, no harm, no foul.
And then Ramos is fouled by Maxwell. Second team foul on the team in white, Sipp United. 26-19 our score, 6.5 left to go. Reese Naggin alongside Hayden Coker. Here's Ramos. Ramos surveys, dumps down Mweli. Mweli no good. Rebound there from Okiki and the putback. And we got a timeout for Team New England. Here with 6:27 left to go, trailing Sipp United 26-21. We will be right back. We welcome you back here as Don Tolliver brings you back here. 6:27 left to go here in this first half in the 16U championship game between Sipp United and Team New England, with the team in white, Sipp United, up 26-21. And here's Greeny. He's guarding Claire. Claire kicks it now into the corner for Maxwell. Maxwell fires over the outreached arms of Ramos, rebounded there by Roberson. Roberson's put back no good, rebound him well, and here comes Team New England. And both of these coaches unhappy with the officiating.
Yeah, they're talking to him. Remember, this is a championship game. You do not want to get a technical.
And Ramos throws up a shot, no good, but he's going to be fouled with 5:53 left to go. And the quick point guard for Team New England, John Ramos, will head to the line for two shots.
And Ramos learns from a good guy. Up on 17, Kyle Delves. Both played the same position. Delves, I'm assuming, in practice, he'd kind of mentor him and show him the ropes and say, hey, you know what, do this, do this, do this. And Ramos honestly kind of plays like him as well, as the first free throw's up and good.
Yeah, first shot from Ramos goes down. Olaniba will come in for Okiki. This is the first of 3 straight championship games. We had a little equipment malfunction pregame. Both of these rims having some issues, but no problem here for either one of these offenses. Ramos goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's 26-23. Now here is Williams. It was so bad we had to bring the ladder out.
Yeah, they did, and there was a bunch of people working on it too on both sides.
And Frost lost it on the way up, but is able to stick with it for the putback in 2, and it's 28-23.
It's always kind of strange seeing those things kind of happen.
Yeah,
during some important times.
Yeah, right before the championship game, you got to bring out the ladder and make sure this rim is all good. Floater from Teixeira, no good, but the rebound there from Olaniba, but Olaniba made the first mistake as a big, and he brought the ball down. If you are a big, you are always told to keep that ball at your chin, and Olaniba did not do that. He brought it all the way down to his knees and got it picked from him. Luckily, Team New England got it back. Now here's Ramos. Approaching 5 minutes left to go here in this first half of this 16U championship game. Ramos drives, floats it up, no good, but a whistle blown and a foul called on Sipp United. It'll go on Christian Clare.
His second trip to the free throw line of this half, and now Ramos, one of those guys that scares you if he gets going. Just super, super agile and can hit anything.
Yeah, we've seen Ramos get hot, and that's the second foul on Claire. So Mweli and Claire, two key factors on each of their respected teams with 2 fouls. And now Abdul Rahman will come into the game, and Sipp United doesn't realize, or Team New England, doesn't realize they have 6 guys on the court. Now Greeny will come off. So Ramos, Mweli, Abdul Rahman, Teixeira, and Olaniba, the 5 for Team New England. Second shot from Ramos up and in, and it's 28-25. And now here is the full court pressure. Mweli guarding Maxwell, and now here comes Teixeira to help him out. They've got him trapped in the backcourt. Ball deflected right to Roberson. Roberson, pump fake, dump down. Frost lost it on the power dribble. Saved there by Teixeira in the corner. Over to Ramos, and now under 5 to go. Here comes Team New England. They can tie it with a 3. Ramos off the screen, kicks it. Teixeira for the tie, and it is good. And we are knotted up at 28.
Nice shot from outside that time from Teixeira. And Teixeira, one of those guys who is super, super scary. He gets a steal over here. On the other end, knocks down the 3. Don't let it get hot.
A two-way player, and there he is again, picking the pocket of the big Roberson. Up ahead, Mweli. Mweli throws it down, and Team New England's up 30-28.
There it is, Mweli. We saw him throw it down a couple times yesterday and put nearly 20 points on the board alone just from dunks.
Trapped there is Roberson, gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell, shot no good. Rebound, pinballs right back to him. He goes up with it, comes back down with it, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Sipp United. And now here comes Avant for Sipp United, taking off Maxwell. With 4:07 to go. Team New England with a 2-point advantage, 30-28. Inbound now goes to Frost, who dumps it down to his fellow big Roberson for 2, and it's tied at 30.
30 all now.
And here comes Ramos. Slow and methodical as he wants a screen from Teixeira. Gets it, now he's got the switch. This is what he wanted. Step back, no good there. Gets it to Teixeira. Teixeira from the volleyball line. Got it, and it's 33-30.
I'm telling you, he can burn you at any time. Teixeira so good and has the hot hand.
And the strip from Ramos, he's got 3-on-2 action. Lays it up, no good. And Mweli the follow, also no good. Rebound Roberson. Up ahead now, Claire, pushing tempo, middle of the lane, kicks it for 3. Williams, no good, and there with the follow is Roberson.
And now back to a 1-point game. Roberson, nice job of following.
Sipp United calls timeout, 3:11 to go. It's Team New England 33, Sipp United 32. We will be right back. And we are back here. First half of play in the 16U championship game between Sipp United and Team New England, the team from the Northeast, holding a 1-point advantage, 33-32. And here is Ramos for the team in black. The team with the lead. Maybe some of the team that's the furthest traveled to get all the way here to Bryan, Texas. Down low, Abdul Rahman to Olaniba. Back to Abdul Rahman. Corner 3-pointer is up and down for Team New England. It's 36-32.
And we didn't really see Abdul Rahman hit anything from outside yesterday, but coming into this game, showing us a new threat.
Yeah, and something that Now all of a sudden, if you're Sipp United, you kind of have to worry about Frost working down low on Olaniba. Olaniba pulled the chair, and it did not matter because Frost sat down and laid it up and in, and it's 36-34.
Yeah, really nice job that down low that time, and Sipp United within 2.
And Abdul Rahman wants one more, and he's got it. Him and Teixeira on fire from 3, and it's 39-34, Team New England.
And Abdul Rahman, don't let this guy get hot, as that's 2 in a row now for him.
A new outside threat for Team New England, and that one was a walk from Claire, but no whistle and 2 points. And now it's 39-36. Team New England, 2 minutes left to go here in this opening half. Ramos thought about the 3. Now he's got his man, Olaniba, wide open, and he missed the dunk. My goodness, nobody around Olaniba.
And it just seemed like he mistimed it.
Claire got Abdul Rahman on skates, and he airballed the 3-pointer, sold the clip, and here comes Ramos. Ramos, Teixeira from downtown, no good, off right, and the rebound Roberson. Now here's Williams, up head to Claire, back to Williams, working on Ramos. Avant from the volleyball line, no good, back iron rebound, Abdul Rahman. And now Team New England will slow things down, under a minute and a half to go. Here's Ramos. Ramos, free throw line jumper is pure, and he's talking his stuff to Claire, and it's 41-36.
And John Ramos so crisp that time from the mid-range. We know what he can do. He shows us right there just how good he can be from mid-range. Stopped on a dime and popped it.
Under a minute to go. Here's Sipp United with the ball down by 5. There's a big fella, Frost, guarded by Olaniba. Shot no good, but a whistle blows and a foul. We will see who the foul will be on. And it'll go on Mweli. And that's going to be Mweli's 3rd foul of the half.
And if you're Team New England now, get Mweli out of the game and then preserve all 3 of his next fouls for the second half.
Yeah, because the last thing you want is Mweli to make a boneheaded play in the final 51 seconds. That'll cost him more than 51 seconds of gameplay the second half. And here comes Fisher to get the big fella out as the first free throw from Frost is good. 51 seconds left in the opening half. Second one from Frost on the way, it's short. Rebound by Abdul Rahman, and here comes Team New England, looking to extend the lead heading into the intermission. Ramos kicks it, Fisher by himself, 3-pointer, nothing but nylon for Fisher, and it's 44-37.
And yet again, Fisher left open, and it's not very wise to leave the guy who's red hot from distance.
Johnson
wide
dumps
open
it to Roberson. Roberson drives, puts it up, no good, gets his own board. In amongst the trees is Roberson, but he is one. Roberson shot up, no good, whistle blows, and a foul called. And it will go on number 21, Olaniba, for Team New England, and we're going to figure out that it will be 2 on Olaniba. So now 2 of the 3 bigs are in foul trouble. And what in the world was that? And Team New England's head coach is getting a warning, and he should be thankful that it's just that. And Ramos loves it from his head coach. Ramos came over to give him a high five.
Yeah. Coach, he's got to be really careful. He's lucky he got away with just a warning there.
Coach looked like he was stretching his legs a little bit there, just kind of swaying side to side. Not quite sure what he's trying to display, as that first free throw from Roberson is good, but I think the officials got his point, and the second one just as good as the first. And it's 44-39, 20 seconds to go, and Team New England can take the last shot. And these officials are laughing at him. Whatever kind of display that was from the Team New England bench. And Fisher from way downtown, no good, just long. Rebound, fought 4-1 by Abdul Rahman. Gets a second chance. 5 for Teixeira. Fires up, no good. Tip deflected by Roberson. 3, down to 2, down to 1, and Sipp United won't get a shot off in time. And that will take us to the break. It's Team New England 44. It's Sipp United 39, and it is halftime. And we will be right back. After a little dance break here in the broadcast booth, we are back for the second half of 16U championship basketball between Team New England and Sipp United, and the team from the Northeast with the ball holding a 44-39 advantage. This is the first of 3 championship games. We'll have the 15Us after this, and then at 1:50, the 17Us. And here is Teixeira, hoping he stays hot out of the break. No avail right there. Rebound Frost, and here comes Sipp United. And here's Claire. Claire tried to get it to Williams, deflected by Teixeira, and he ultimately gets it. Frost, back to Claire. Claire, deep three-pointer, high arcing three, no good. Rebound Roberson. Roberson's put back. Soft touch around the rim for the big fella, and it's 44-41.
Nice job there. Down low, you stay. You stay for the missed shot. You get that opportunity to put it back up, and you put your team only down 3 now.
Ramos to Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman, why not? Three-pointer, no good, and that's why. Rebound Frost. Now to Claire.
That time, no good.
Yeah, he was 2 for 2, and he thought he was feeling himself, and dumped down low to Frost. Frost puts it up, and that one rattles home and in for 2 more points for Trevor Frost.
Now only a 1-point game, and then you have the shot that was a little questionable down here, which results in 2 more points for Team Sipp United.
Ramos
just not good.
Drives, floats, no good. Rebound down low, and Welly is fouled. That one, I believe, will go on Frost. And it will. Number 23, Trevor Frost, picks up the foul. Just under a minute and a half gone here in this second half of play. The Team New England 17U team watching on as Mweli misses the first of 2.
Hey, you got to make your free throws here. You're up by 1 point. It's a championship game. Free throws, one of the most important things that you have to count on.
Second free throw up and no good there from Mweli, an 0 for 2 trip. And in a 1-point game, that's crucial. And here comes Avant. Avant, stutter step, up and under, now drops it down to Roberson. Roberson fighting, still fighting, puts it up, and that one's no good. Follow from Avant, also no good. Rebound tipped out to Frost. Frost spins, goes up, wanted the dunk, and he was met at the rim by Olaniba, out of bounds, and it will stay with Sipp United, who wanted a foul.
There was some contact. Nice block there. It doesn't really matter if there was contact or not now, but it was a nice block regardless.
18 on the shot clock for Sipp United. We are looking for a towel, and the police officer down here picked up a t-shirt thinking it was a towel. There's one on the Team New England sideline, kind of gatekeeping it.
I'm not entirely sure a t-shirt would work near as good as a towel would.
I don't think, I think it's still, I don't think he meant to pick up the t-shirt. I think he saw something, some white material bunched up and just assumed that it was a towel, and now the officials are gonna have a chat with one of the Puma employees. Not sure what this is all about. At first I thought it was because we wanted to clean up a wet spot. I think that is what it still is a wet spot. And I mean, Team New England has a towel if needed.
I'm not entirely sure why the towel is not being used if there's still a spot.
Now the Sipp United coach coming out to do his part. And this is quite the delay for a wet spot on the floor, and I think now we are ready to resume play. Everybody got their sneakers a little clean. Ended up on a poster.
Olaniba had Avant in his sights from the get-go. He knew what he wanted to do. He got there. But you got to be a little cleaner on that block.
And that will be the 3rd foul on Olaniba. You get 6 as a reminder. 14:08 left here. We've played just under 2 minutes, and now we have a fresh set of towels like we're at a hotel at the scorer's table. And at the line here, Avant. Avant's first one up and in. Avant's first one up and in. And we are knotted up at 44. Yeah, Olaniba, you saw him start to count up those steps there at the end, and that second one good, and now Sipp United has the lead. Here's Ramos. He's doubled. Throws it to Abdul Rahman, wasn't ready, back to Ramos. Ramos driving now and kicks it to the left corner. It's Teixeira. Teixeira driving. Teixeira stopping, dumping, down low, and Welly with the flush. And it's 46-45, Team New England.
Yeah, nice job by Welly down low, and really good court vision there from Stamos.
And here now
Ramos.
is Avant. Is John Stamos?
John thinking of John Stamos.
John Stamos.
John Ramos.
Roberson, left corner three, no good. You had John Stamos.
We do have a full house, though.
You did. Yeah,
there you go.
So funny, so funny. And Welly, three-pointer, no good. Rebound there, 4-and-1 by Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman under the basket, and he is fouled by Roberson. Yeah, you had John Stamos and John Ramos, and we ended up with John Ramos.
And that was a hard foul there as Abdul Rahman went crashing down to the floor. Glad he's okay.
And now Abdul Rahman will head to the line, and the officials are asking for a towel, and if you can believe it, we now have one. Cleaning up a wet spot on that left baseline.
And that's not a T-shirt, for those of you who are wondering.
It is not a T-shirt, and I'm not trying to poke fun at the officer down here. I'm actually coming to his defense. I think somebody just pointed over there, and he goes, it's bunched up, it's white, it looks like a towel, picks it up, and it says, who wants to be the next pro? And he goes, it's not a towel, puts it right back down. And now here at the line is Abdul Rahman, his first one up and down. And coming in now is MacArthur. He will take off Frost. And Johnson will come in now, and he will take off Williams. 13:23 left here in the second half. Here's Abdul Rahman. Second free throw is pure, and it's 48-45, Team New England. And here is Claire. Claire up ahead to Johnson. Johnson's shot no good, out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch off Team New England, and I'm not sure there.
Yeah, I don't think any of the players are either. Team New England says, hey, that should be ours. Team Sipp just kind of standing there like, oh, we got away with one.
Yeah, now here's Claire. Claire's got Abdul Rahman on him. He beats him off the dribble, and now he drives into the lane, uses that body to shoot off the defenders, puts it up and in, and it's a one-point game, 48-47. Under 13 minutes to go here in this second half. Championship on the line. Here's Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman gets it poked away from Roberson, but he's on the ground. Teixeira. Now to Ramos. Ramos, deep three-pointer, no good. Soaring in for the rebound was Mweli, and his putback is good, and it's 50-47.
Mweli's so good. In a comparison for the 17U level, Cole and Yacht, both of those guys do a really good job of rebounding for their teams and being really good shot blockers.
And right there, Johnson lost his defender and cashes home from three-point land, and we're knotted up at 50.
And this is one of the most even championship games that you will see. Both of these teams around the same level, both teams super elite. It all comes down to one game, though.
Ramos, now here's Teixeira. Teixeira driving on Johnson. He'll stop, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound there by Roberson, now to Avant. Avant surveying the scene down the middle of the court. Now gets it over to Claire. Claire driving baseline. Now he'll put it up. No, he won't. He'll be fouled along the baseline. If it's on Mweli, it's his fourth. And it is.
Wow.
And Welly has just picked up his fourth foul, just under 12 to go, and now he will come off for Fisher. And Team New England has 6 guys on the floor. No, Abdul Rahman will come off now, and Welly with those 4 fouls will stay out there for Team New England.
And Welly's got to be really careful.
Now here's Claire, trapped in the corner by Mweli, and Teixeira gets it out to Avant. Avant thought about the deep one now, works on Fisher, drives into the lane, no good. Put back from Roberson is good, and Sipp United leads 52-50.
Good job there to reclaim the lead.
Up ahead Teixeira. Teixeira for the lead. Reclaimed it, but only for a matter of seconds before Teixeira grabbed it right back.
I'm telling you, man, do not let him get hot.
Avant driving on Fisher. Avant pull up, that's Ramos, and a foul on Ramos.
I guess what I should say is stop letting him shoot because he's already hot. Teixeira has the hot hand, and right now he is killing Sipp United.
And the hand of Ramos right there in the cookie jar of Avant. Smart play there from number 0, and he's at the line for 2. and he hits the first. Now here comes Maxwell, and he will take off Roberson. Abdul Rahman coming back in now. He'll take off Mweli and his 4 fouls. And at the line still Hunter Avant for Sipp United. Avant's second free throw up and down, and it's 54-53, Sipp United. Quickly moving now our Team New England, and wide open under the basket. There was Olaniba, and Olaniba misses the shot to the frustration of Team New England. And Abdul Rahman rejected. Now here's Claire. Claire's deep three-pointer is cash, and it's 57-53.
Now a little bit of a run here for Sipp United, and Team New England got to see what they can do to stop this.
Things are getting dangerous now for Team New England. 11 minutes to go. Kick out, Fisher wide open. They need it in the worst way, and Fisher delivers. Fishing them out of the deep end, and it's 57-56.
And yet another three. Fisher and Teixeira have been the deep threats today for Team New England. Sipp United has to close out.
Here's Johnson. Now over to Maxwell. Maxwell working on Ramos. Hand down, man down, no good. Rebounded there by Teixeira. Teixeira has it back tapped out of bounds off the hand of Avant, and it will stay with Team New England. And now coming back in here is Roberson taking off Maxwell with 10:33 to go, and Sipp United leading 57-56. Free Snyder alongside Hayden Coker, the first of 3 championship games. This one the 16U, 15s to follow, 17s to follow that. Here's Ramos, working on Claire. Ramos drives, puts it up, no good. And Olaniba tried to come in with the forceful jam. And the Team New England bench saying, just grab us the rebound. Don't go for the highlight, just get us the second chance.
He wanted it there. You make a good point. You only need the rebound there. And then you get a chance at you get a second chance at some points. But now that one goes out of bounds if the dunk doesn't work, and it sure doesn't. So it's a little bit difficult to kind of justify that.
Here's Johnson, try to dump it down to Roberson, and good job by Olaniba to steal it. Here's Ramos. Ramos goes up for the layup, kind of wanted to go for the lob. We'll see if they really is going for the lob or the shot. They're going to say he went for the shot, and the foul will go on Christian Clare of Sipp United, and that will send number 10, John Ramos, to the line for 2.
And now a 1-point lead. Still for Sipp United.
First shot good for Ramos. And now Frost and Williams will check in, taking off MacArthur and Johnson. Ramos, second free throw up and no good. A rebound there from Roberson, and Sipp United with it. We are knotted up at 57, under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Trophy on the line, it's sitting on the scorer's table. Here's Avant. Avant, free throw line jumper up and down for Hunter Avant, and Sipp United's up 59-57. Now here's Ramos, guarded by Avant. Abdul Rahman comes for the screen. Ramos denies it, now driving, loose with the handle. Fadeaway jumper, no good, might have been deflected. Rebound now Avant. Fisher tried to intentionally foul Avant, no whistle. In the corner now, it's Williams. Williams, three-pointer, rolls down and in, and it's a 5-point lead for Sipp United.
Really nice run here for Sipp United. That zone defense right now for Team New England to switch to doesn't seem as if it's working because Sipp United is getting in transition so quickly.
And Ramos to Abdul Rahman. I don't think he was ready for it. Back to Ramos. Trying to get it to Teixeira, and a timeout here from Team New England with 9:06 to go. 62-57 our score. Sipp United on top. We'll be back on the other side. And we are back here after that timeout called by Team New England. They have it now, 5 seconds, down to 4, down to 3. They got to get something off. Fisher fires at the horn, no good, an air ball, and that's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, now 8:56 on the clock for those watching.
That shot clock snuck up there on Sipp United as the Sipp United 17U game over on court 4 is now finished, so they will come over here to cheer on their 16U squad as that three-pointer from Williams is up and in, and everything is going right for Sipp United, up 65-57.
Yeah, Team New England slowly letting it slip away here. They've got to figure out a way to stop this run.
And here's Ramos with it now to Fisher. Fisher driving. Fisher picks up his dribble, needs help, finds it in Teixeira.
That defense is swarming right now.
Now down to 5 for Teixeira. He'll fire the jumper in the lane, and it will touch just about every part of the rim and go down, and it's 65-59.
Good job right there by Team New England to score, but they're being harassed defensively right now. They've got to figure out a way, whether it's screens, they've got to figure out to motion around something because they are not getting to the rim right now.
And here's Williams now over to Claire in the left corner, guarded by Abdul Rahman. Wanted to get it down low to Roberson, now tells him to clear out. Driving the baseline, dumps it down Frost. Frost puts it up, no good. Good contest there from Olaniba. Now Fisher. Fisher pushing pace. Fisher driving, puts it up, no good. Rebound long, out to Claire. Claire tiptoeing the sideline, now he's got him on his hip. Kicks it to Avant in the corner. Avant tiptoeing that baseline, puts it up, rattles it home, and it's back up to 8, 67-59.
That baseline is open, you got to seal it.
And now here's Teixeira. Wants a screen from Abdul Rahman. Drives into the lane, kicks it out to his big. His big will drive. His big in the lane, shot no good. No whistle, and a rebound from Frost. Frost nearly had it stolen away, now he does from Fisher. Fisher up ahead to Teixeira. Teixeira, oh my. Someone get Trevor Frost a map right now. Stamos has him lost.
My goodness. That was, you said Stamos.
I did. Ramos,
wow. What a fake there from Ramos.
He had me lost as well. And there's Roberson working on Olaniba. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Team New England with 6:48 to go.
And if there's one way to come back in this game, you keep forcing steals like you just did. You put the pressure on them while Sipp United is bringing it down. Put that pressure, get the steal, put on a move. Nice move to the bucket. That's what you need.
I mean, my goodness. What a move there. Inbound now to Frost for Sipp United. Up by 6. Frost, the big fella, working, spinning. Can't get past Olaniba, and Sipp United's bench is furious. They wanted a foul, not going to find it. Here comes Teixeira, has his pocket picked. Up ahead now Avant. Avant only got Ramos, and he will throw it down, and it's 69-61. Sipp United, under 6.5 to go.
Wow.
Here's Greeny. Greeny now nearly trapped. Trying to get it to Ramos. He does. Ramos fires a three-pointer. He's fouled on the three-point shot. Just can't get it to go. And the Team New England point guard Ramos will go to the line for 3 shots.
Yeah, and they're trying to say that he kicked his leg out, but
the foul will go on Claire.
He just made too much contact.
I think Sipp United was a little more concerned about the no call on the other end, as the first free throw from Ramos is no good. Claire is trying to tell the official that Ramos was launching himself forward into him, and Ramos rattles home the second. He'll have another one. Not going to change the call now.
You got to be careful if you're Christian Claire too.
And Ramos's second free throw is good. He goes 2 for 3 at the line, and it's a 6-point game. Sipp United on top, 69-63. Just over 6 minutes left to go here in the second half. Here's Claire, guarded by Greeny in the backcourt. He's got to get it. That's a 10-second. That's a 10-second call. Taking his sweet time with Claire and not realizing, and honestly, he got 11 seconds there. And Team New England catches a break on the mental lapse there from Claire.
Yeah, you just got to be more mindful where you at on the court.
Ramos now to Greeny. And Claire is frustrated. Picks up the foul on Ramos and then gets a 10-second call. Greeny all the way in the lane, pulled the chair on him right to Mwele. Shot no good. Fighting for the rebound, and one is Claire. Claire up ahead, deflected by Ramos, out of bounds. Back to Sipp United with 5:46 left to go, and the team in white up 69-63.
Yeah, and you could tell exactly what Greeny wanted to do.
And Greeny's picking up Claire full court.
He is.
And here comes Claire. Got him on his back hip, shakes him, stops, kicks out. The three-pointer from Williams, no good, short, rebounded now. Here's Ramos. Up ahead to Olaniba, and Olaniba smartly lays it up and in. And it's 69-65, under 5.5 to go. Now here's Avon, guarded by Teixeira. Wants a screen from Frost, here he comes, denies it. He'll drive, and he will be bumped off his spot by Teixeira.
And now's here where we're getting into crunch time here. 4-point game, Sipp United currently on top, 5:19 remaining. Team New England has had the most luck here in the second half. Sipp United has seemingly found their rhythm.
MacArthur and Johnson come in, taking off Williams and Frost. Abdul Rahman for Team New England set to check in at the next dead ball. And that was nearly a double dribble there by Johnson. Gets it to Roberson in the corner. Roberson finds the cutting MacArthur. MacArthur's shot no good, whistle blows, and we got a foul called. I believe it will go on Olaniba.
Yeah, a lot of contact that time. MacArthur will now go to the free throw line to try and extend this lead, but just too much contact that time down low.
And it will go on number 21, the big fella, Olaniba, and he will send fellow number 21, MacArthur, to the line.
And the big men from Team New England have got to keep a watch on their fouls.
And MacArthur's shot no good, and here comes Abdul Rahman. And he will take off Greeny. So it'll be Teixeira, Abdul Rahman, Ramos, Olaniba, and Mweli for Team New England. For Sipp United, the shot from MacArthur no good, and we've got a whistle blown and a foul called, and that one will go on Mweli. That's his fifth. And now Mweli will have to come to the bench as well.
I mentioned earlier how they've got to be careful because, like you said, that's Mweli's fifth. Mweli is such a key part of the game. He contributes in such an elite way to this team. A big way as well. You have to be careful if you're Mweli.
And now if you're Sipp United, you have to go at Mweli every time on the offensive end. Here's Claire, guarded by Abdul Rahman. Frost has a mismatch down low, but it doesn't matter to Claire, and he will cash in from downtown, and it's now a 7-point lead, 72-65.
Christian Claire so elite with the ball in his hands. You cannot give him an inch.
Ramos tried to get it to Abdul Rahman, threw it behind him, and it's a turnover.
He'll take a mile.
Here comes Sipp United, and now in the danger zone is Team New England, down by 7. Here's Claire. Claire, crossover move, no good, denied by Mweli. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Sipp United, 4:36 to go. Reese Nygren alongside Hayden Coker.
I think Mweli got a little lucky that time. He made some contact with Christian Claire's hand whenever he went up for the shot.
And now here is Johnson. Johnson guarded by Ramos. Kicks out into the corner to Roberson. Down low to Frost. Now out to Avon. Avon a sniper as well. 3, down to 2, down to 1. Fires it up at the horn. Won't draw iron, and they will call a shot clock violation with 4:21 to go. Team New England ball trailing by 7.
7-point game. Dangerous territory now for Team New England.
Here in this 16U championship game. And now here comes Fisher. Fisher is going to take off Olaniba, so Mweli will continue to stay on the floor with those 5 fouls. And now here comes Maxwell for Sipp United, taking off Claire.
I like the substitution there. I like Fisher in. Now, you'd like to see Mweli off with his 5 fouls, but Fisher has been a hot hand today, as well as Teixeira, who's currently out there in the corner.
And now here's Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman in the lane, stolen away by Roberson. They got numbers, 3-on-2. Here's Roberson all the way to the rim, met by Mweli, but the follow there from Maxwell is good, and it's a 9-point game, 74-65. Sipp United on top.
Slowly slipping away here for Team New England. They've got to respond.
Loose with the handle. Now Teixeira in the corner, nearly trapped. He'll drive baseline, put it up, no good. Rebound out now to Fisher. Whistle blows, and there will be a foul on Abdul Rahman as he bumps Johnson.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody is going to sit here and argue that one. That one was pretty clear.
That was pretty clear, and Abdul Rahman will pick up the foul. And then it is a 1-and-1 now as Abdul Rahman will hit the bench for Olaniba.
And that is extremely crucial for Sipp United. You hate the foul for Team New England, but for Sipp United, that's important. That's great because now you're in the bonus. Every time you're fouled, you're going to get to go shoot free throws.
And a 1-and-1 opportunity, and the first one is good for
now
Johnson
10-point game.
with 3:51 to go. And now Abdul Rahman and Mweli battling foul trouble. Abdul Rahman, I believe, has 4. Mweli has 5. Reminder, you get 6. Shot up and good there from Johnson. And now here comes Claire, taking off Maxwell. And it's an 11-point lead for Sipp United. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's Ramos. We have hit crunch time here on court 5 at the Legends Event Center in Bryan, Texas, just outside College Station. And Teixeira's block shot is tipped. And here's Avant. Avant throws it down. An early exclamation point for Sipp United.
With 3:30 remaining here, that is crucial. And how about the slam?
And Team New England's trying to figure out how many timeouts they have. They realize they only have one. And Ramos' shot, no good off the backboard. And Sipp United getting their fan base into it. And now here comes Team New England with the full court pressure. Inbound, goes into Roberson. Roberson driving the lane, and Welly's got to be careful. And Welly just fouled out. And Welly just picked up his 6th foul.
Wow.
Oh wow, they're going to give it to Olaniba. They're going to give it to Olaniba instead of Mweli. And that is huge if you're Team New England to keep Mweli in the game a little longer. And it will be a 1-and-1. They're going to deem it was on the floor and not on the shot. If it were on the shot, that's where it would have been on Mweli, but it was on the floor, so they give it to Olaniba. And that's huge because it's a 1-and-1 instead of 2 shots for Roberson. Not the greatest of free throw shooters, but not the worst. First one up and pure. And now tied up here is Claire and Mweli. And warnings, they're going to give double T's, not even a warning. Double T's to both, and that's a personal foul on Mweli. And Mweli is fouled out. That's 6 on Mweli. Unless
that's huge.
Yeah, they will. So Mweli is fouled out. And Mweli,
that is huge, and that's just a dumb foul there.
Yeah,
Mweli, you hate that.
And to be honest, I thought the technicals were a bit much.
I did too. I didn't think that there was enough there.
There was no pushing, no shoving, not really anything that physical. Just 2 guys tied up, going for a box out on a 1-and-1. I thought I don't think there should have been a technical foul there, but maybe something really was said down there we can't hear from up here. But I thought those technical fouls, I don't think double T's was the right move.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary, and like you said, we're not hearing everything, so maybe something was said down low that made the double T's warranted, but we'll never know. All we can do is just trust the process. We're here.
And you don't want to give preferential treatment to anybody, but it does foul out a big part of this Team New England offense in Mweli, and knocking down the second one of the 1-and-1 is Roberson. He goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's now a 15-point game, and Team New England needs something, and they need it fast.
Very, very quickly.
And here's Fisher. Fisher driving. Fisher stops. Turnaround jumper. No good. Short rebound out to Sipp United and Johnson, and there's a foul. It will go on Fisher. And now I believe Sipp United will be in the double bonus. They will. A double bonus opportunity now for Sipp United. And it will send number 3, Christopher Johnson, to the line for 2. And in a 15-point game, that is a backbreaker. First one up and down for Johnson. And it's now a 16-point game. This was a game that was back and forth, a seesaw affair. And next thing you know, you look up and Sipp United's holding a 16, potentially 17-point lead, barring this free throw from Johnson. Up and good, and now it's 17. 65-82, Sipp United over Team New England. 3 minutes to go here in the second half. Fisher driving, turning, kicking. Ramos in the air to Abdul Rahman. Back to Ramos. Ramos now to Fisher. Fisher picks up his dribble, needs help. Ramos, deep 3, no good. And the rebound by Roberson, and the life just feels sucked out of this Team New England squad as Fisher will pick up a cheap foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, now this one seems all but over. 17-point game, 2:41 remaining, and Sipp United with a phenomenal second half here to assert their dominance and take this lead. A 17-point lead with 2:41 remaining seems insurmountable.
Yeah, it's a tough hill to climb. Won't call it over until that final horn sounds, but it is as close to insurmountable as you can get, as it's now 18 after the free throw from Claire is good. Now here's Ramos, kicks it in the corner to Greeny. Greeny's shot no good. Rebounded there by Roberson. Roberson up ahead now to Frost. Frost to Avant. Avant shot up no good. There's Frost with the follow, also no good, and it'll go out of bounds off of Team New England. More specifically off of Olaniba. And we got a timeout on the floor. 2:20 left to go here in this second half. Sipp United up 83-65. We will be right back. And here we are back from the timeout. Sipp United ball, 2:20 left to go here in the second half, and they are up 83-65 in the 16U championship game. Driving and stolen away there by Olaniba. Up ahead, Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman's layup good and one.
And that was much needed there from Abdul Rahman. A really nice job getting to the rack and absorbing contact. With his build, he's able to take that contact, and it didn't really affect the shot.
And the foul will go on Roberson.
And now coach has to be careful here because you're up 16 right now. You're fine. You don't have to necessarily give it to the referees as much. I do understand, don't get me wrong, but still.
Abdul Rahman's and one free throw is good, and it's down to a 15-point game, 83-68. Roberson, not the guy you want to have it if you're Sipp United. Now there it is, gets it to Claire. Claire guarded by Greeny, now splits the defense. Into the lane, Claire dumps it down to Frost, and Frost wasn't ready out of bounds, and it'll be Team New England ball with 2 minutes left to go.
And this is really big for Team New England now. We know how fast this team can go, but you've got to go on a little run here. You've got to go quickly in every aspect.
And here comes Greeny. Now to Teixeira. Teixeira's got to get it going again. Teixeira drives into the lane. Layup is good, and it's down to a 13-point game, 83-70. Minute 45 left to go. Inbound to Frost. Frost gets it right back to Johnson. Johnson now guarded by Olaniba. Johnson dumps it down. Frost can't grab it. It'll be saved to Abdul Rahman, now to Greeny. Greeny pushing tempo for Team New England. Kicks it. Teixeira in the corner, couldn't grab it. Drives baseline. Teixeira up under to Olaniba. Olaniba to Ramos. Whistle blows. No, I thought the whistle blew. Here's Ramos driving middle. Ramos floater, no good. Short. Greeny's put back, also no good. And a whistle blows and a foul. And that will send Connor Greeny to the line.
And I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if the foul that time came from behind or if it was right by. I saw him get bumped, but I couldn't tell where he got bumped from.
Yeah, I believe it came from behind, and Greeny's first free throw up and in with a minute 17 to go, and Williams will check in for Sipp United. Greeny gets his second chance. And he misses that one, but an offensive rebound, Abdul Rahman. And Abdul Rahman now is fouled. And so now number 25, Abdul Rahman Modu, will go to the line for two. And now Team New England is in the bonus. So now any foul from here on out will result in free throws for both sides. Two for Sipp United, 1-1 for Team New England, and Abdul Rahman misses the first.
And that was one you have to make if you're Abdul Rahman. I understand that it's tight, it's late, nerves may be getting to you, but you've got to knock these down if you want to come back.
And Abdul Rahman sinks the second one, and now in their full court pressure comes Team New England. They got to get some guys back. Minute 15 left to go. Inbound goes to Claire, guarded by Greeny. Now he's going to be trapped, including Abdul Rahman and Greeny, tiptoeing that sideline across the timeline, and he is fouled, and that one will go on Abdul Rahman, I believe.
Okay, they're going to call it on Greeny instead.
Yeah, they're going to give it to Greeny. The official initially pointed at Abdul Rahman, but elects to give it to Greeny instead, as Fisher will head to the scores table now for Team New England. And it's 2 shots for Claire, as Sipp United is in a double bonus. First shot up and rattles home.
These college coaches are getting quite the show today.
Yeah, they are. And this is just the first of 3. There are 2 more after this, and Sipp United will call timeout with 1:08 left to go and trailing 84-72. We will be back on the other side. And we are back after the timeout at the free throw line. Sipp United. Second one no good. Rebounded by Olaniba, and it's a 12-point game approaching a minute left to go. Here comes Team New England trailing. Ramos gets a screen from Teixeira. Now kicks it to Olaniba on the left wing. Olaniba, Teixeira, three-pointer no good, and Olaniba fighting for the offensive board and throws it off of Williams out of bounds. And with 51.5, it'll stay with Team New England.
A really nice hustle there from Olaniba. He saw exactly what he needed to do. He jumped over the boundary, hit the ball back in bounds off of Williams. Smart move.
And they're going to put 15. It looked like they were going to put 15 on the shot clock, but they're going to reset it to a full 24. Inbounds goes to Ramos. 50 seconds. Ramos driving. Ramos throws it up. Whistle blows, and we got a foul. And it will go on, I believe, Trevor Frost. If it is on that shot from Ramos, it is, and it will go on the big fella Frost for Sipp United. And the point guard for Team New England, John Ramos, will go to the line for 2.
And a bunch of whistles here late in this game.
Slowly progressing in these last 3 to 4 minutes is this one. First shot up and down for Ramos, and now Greeny will sub in for Fisher. A little offense for defense substitution for Team New England. So Olaniba, Abdul Rahman, Greeny, Ramos, and Teixeira on the floor. Remember, Mwele fouled out. Second one up and down for Ramos, and it's a 10-point game, 84-74. Inbound, Avant picks up his dribble, needs help, finds Williams. Williams to Roberson. Roberson blocked by Olaniba. And Frost, the big fella, hustling for the rebound. Now here's Claire. Claire has it stolen away now. Here's Olaniba. And Olaniba lost it out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul. They are going to call a foul. It will go on number 2, Christian Claire. And now Olaniba will go to the line for 2 now that Team New England's in the double bonus with 28.8 to go.
Wow.
And I believe that will foul out Christian Claire, and it will. So Mwele has fouled out for Team New England, and now Christian Claire has fouled out for Sipp United. And now Olaniba at the line for 2. First one up and in, and it's now a 9-point game. And now here comes Johnson to take out Maxwell. 28.8 to go. Sipp United up by 9. Another free throw from Olaniba on the way for Team New England. Second one is good as well, and it's down to 8. 84-76, 28.8 to go. Whistle blows, and we got a timeout called here by Sipp United. And we will take it with them. We will be right back on the other side to finish this one up. And we are back here, 28.8 left in the 16U championship game between Team New England and Sipp United. Sipp United with the ball and the 8-point advantage. At this point, if you're Sipp United, just be strong with the ball and make your free throws, and you will walk out with that trophy. Inbounding now is Avant into Roberson, back to Avant. Avant drives, and he is going to be fouled. Ball ultimately went out of bounds. I think if the foul not been called, it would have been Team New England basketball, but it will go on Greeny with 26.1, and Hunter Avant to the line for 2 for Sipp United.
If you're Team New England here, you got to be thinking about the next step. You got to be thinking about the next step because there's 2 shots here.
And the first one from Avant, first one from Avant is no good.
You got to be thinking about what you're going to be doing next. And now you trade in the defense for offense with Fisher coming in the game.
Fisher will take out Greeny, and Avant will still have one more. And he will hit that one, so it's a 9-point game now, 85-76. Ramos letting it roll. Now he'll pick it up, guarded by Avant, looking to get it to Teixeira. Ramos spins off his guy. He'll pull up from the mid-range, won't go. Rebound into Roberson, and now you got to play the foul game. And there is Abdul Rahman. He will foul Hunter Avant, and Sipp United is oh so close. A mere 15 seconds away. And Greeny thought about checking in, but now won't even bother.
How about the job today from Sipp United? This phenomenal coaching staff.
It was all Team New England for a majority of that first half, and then in the second half, Sipp United ramped it up to 100 as that first free throw from Avon is good. It's a 10-point lead. Second one good as well, and it's now up to 11. Here comes Ramos. Last-ditch effort for Team New England. Ramos hands it off to Teixeira. Teixeira will fire because why not? And the three-pointer no good. Abdul Rahman rebound, puts it up, and that one rattles home, and that will do it. And Sipp United is sipping on that championship high. As Sipp United is the 16U champions of the Puma Pro 16 circuit. And they will storm the court because why not?
Wow. And they are feeling themselves, man. What a win by Sipp United.
Feeling themselves as they should. With that, we will take a break, and we will be back on the other side with the 15U championship game between Team Inland and Louisiana Elite. For Hayden Coker, I'm Reese Nygren. We will be right back.